Hey everyone, welcome back again for a new video. So today, as you can see in front of you, we're going to be talking and showcasing this piece of crap, the late 2006 MacBook. I believe it's a 2006 based on the looks and the RAM it came with, but it could be a 2007. I don't really know that much about MacBooks, but overall, this is what I go for, as cheap as $10, which is, you know, considering the age, I believe there's a perfect price for that thing because we're talking not only, but almost 20 years of this thing existing on Earth. And talking about the condition, you can see there's a lot of scratches here and there for sure because it's almost 20 years. Also, the battery that's kind of deciding to explode at some point. I don't know what's that. Either it's some type of corrosion or scratches, or I don't really know what's that, but that must be something I shouldn't be dealing with, and that probably belongs to the trash for sure. And also, I give this battery a try. It does charge, but doesn't hold, battery at all. So basically, it's completely dead, and it's just a piece of plastic that's gonna take some space in my MacBook. Talking about the MacBook itself, let me just open the screen for you guys. So here is it's opened. As you can see, the screen is in a perfect condition. Also, the camera is not working. I believe it's not working because my operating system or the operating system installed on that thing doesn't read it. The keyboard, not that bad of a condition. And of course, those cracks that you will find in every 2006 MacBook or 2007. Look at the plastic of the screen. Wait, I cannot really focus. Please focus. Please. Here you go. You can see it's like basically cracked. The same thing on the other side as well. As well as this, I put some tape on it just to cover that thing because, if I was drinking something, some water got inside, it's going to be a problem. And yeah, this is the 2006 MacBook. Here you go. And also the charger for it. That's the charger, by the way. It's a 60-watt charger that's basically I got for free after getting scammed on another charger that I bought for $5, almost half of the price of that thing. And yeah, it's in a really bad condition. Look, it's all that. Just, it's free, so I don't mind. I got it from a friend of mine, and yeah, at least it does work. And also, this is the mouse I'm going to be using because the right click on that thing doesn't work, only the left, which is really annoying. But in the same time, that's okay because the mouse on that thing is horrible. Okay, the experience you will have with that mouse is horrible. Don't ask any questions. Just use an external mouse. In that case, I'll be using this cheap Logitech mouse that's I stole from my dad. But yeah, here we are. And also, let's give it a try by plugging this. For some reasons, whenever I plug the charger, it just turns itself on automatically. So that's a thing. Look at that. Is this going to turn on? Well, this time it didn't. Maybe let's give it a push. Or about now? Think about it, please. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Basically my charger, or not my charger. Yeah, my charger wasn't really plugged in. So this was the problem. Just, plug that thing. And let's give it a second try and see. Okay. I believe this time it's going to turn on. Here you go. That's what I'm talking about. The classic. Oh, okay. The classic, Mac OS loading screen sounds, and basically it's gonna load itself up. I didn't have to click on anything. I will talk also about the operating system that I installed in here. As you can see, it's already clear for your eyes, or in case you don't know what operating system is, that it's MX Linux. It's made for low-end, machines. Of course, the Linux distro, and it was able to install on that thing. This is one of the only operating systems that I was able to install on this machine using USB, and I will talk about that as well. So, as I said, this MacBook is kind of complicated, and you might ask why. It's because the BIOS, or I don't know what it's called, uses 32 bits. I don't know what it's called, but the operating system can be installed as a 64 bits, and also the CPU is 64 bits because this is a Core 2 Duo, so of course it's going to be a 64. So it's kind of complicated when you want to install an operating system. Also, it doesn't want to boot from a USB no matter what. Only couple operating systems that can run and boot from the USB. But otherwise, you will need to use the, what is it called, the CD drive, whatever, on the side. And if you're not lucky, the CD drive or what the DVD reader or whatever, if that was broken, you're basically cooked. Really cooked. And yeah, as you can see, this is my desktop. Really good. Okay, really good. Like this desktop actually fits with this machine itself. Even if it's so old, but look at that. There is some icons in here, also the taskbar and the little clock, the little keys clock in here. And yeah, let's just try to open MX, no, NeoFetch, so I can show how does this open? This, and this. Is this gonna open? No? Wait, which one should I click? This? Oh, please? No? Okay, wrong combination. I don't know. This is a MacBook. I'm used to like just click that, and my other laptop in there, but I don't know how to do it now. So that's why I will just plug this little mouse in here. Hope it does work. Yep, in fact, it does work. Okay, so let me just use my other hand so I can open the terminal by coming over here and then coming to, where is it? Let's just type terminal. The keyboard works just fine, which is surprising. And now let's just type Neo Fetch. Just like, oh, wait, Neo Fetch. There you go. So let's read a little bit about this machine. So in here we got MX x86 64, and this is a MacBook 2.1, basically the MacBook 1 or something. I don't know. Kernel, we don't care about that. Uptime, we don't care about that. Packages doesn't matter. Shell doesn't matter. And the resolution is 1280 by 800, which is not that bad. And the desktop environment is XFCE. And that's important if you're going to install Linux. Make sure, I'm just letting you know, giving you a warning to install something similar to XFCE, or not similar, but install XFCE itself. Why? Because it's so light that the system can handle it. Otherwise, you will be fucked. And they actually mean it, because the hardware inside that thing is really so slow. So if you give it something that will be demanding more graphics and stuff, it will be completely unusable. And also, what else we have in here? We have 980 megabytes of RAM, which is 1 gigabytes. And also, this is an Intel Core 2 C7400. I don't know if that 2 in there means deal, but yeah, and terminal XFCE and all of that doesn't matter. Yep. So what can you do with that in 2025? Well, let's not talk about gaming because you won't be able to do any gaming, so leave that aside. You can do basically, a little bit of net browsing, okay? Like you can do that kind of, but not really, because it's really slow and they will show you just now how horrible it is, okay? So it's connected to the Wi-Fi. I hope so. Wait, let's just try to just test if the Wi-Fi does work. Yep, it does. Perfect. Even if it's a bit slow, but that's fine. So basically I'm scrolling the other side, and it's taking a bit of time in order to scroll. It's not synced, basically. So the browsing experience on that is horrible. And talking about browsing, if you're thinking about using YouTube, and thank you, maybe you asked that question. If not, I'm gonna ask it in your place. Oh, type in browser, how stupid I am. YouTube, let's just type YouTube, just like that. It's gonna load this, but it's gonna take a bit of time. That's fine. Yep. So let's just wait. It's loading. It's doing it. You gotta wait a little bit. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. So it's trying to do something in here. Let's just type Memnozo Tech. There you go. And just select one of my videos over here. It's gonna load this, okay? It's gonna load it. It's doing something still. The microphone, the speakers, and facts work. There's a lot of lag. This is live, by the way. Look at that. Yeah, I was talking about this MacBook itself. Please stop. Can I please? I'm just trying to stop this video. Okay, so I'm using an extension called Unhook in order to like stop all the extra stuff from loading, because if they did load, this machine probably either will crash or be unusable because the mouse will be super slow and the machine itself will run run out of RAM, and you will have to reboot the machine. So I don't want to, be in the situation. So that's why I use the extension over here called Unhook, which basically lets you turn off a lot of stuff in YouTube itself. So we finished talking about the browsing experience. Now let's talk about this system, or what this operating system comes with. Basically, it comes with a lot of stuff, including some lights games in here. But also, it comes with a lot of tools pre-installed, like Audacity. Let me actually try if the microphone does work, because I still didn't try it actually. So here is Audacity loading on a 20-year-old machine, which is surprising. Oh, what's that? Okay, so it loaded something and now it's finished. Yep, here you go. By the way, this operating system is so up to date, you can basically install everything on it. It's Linux, right? But make sure you install some stuff that will not crash your system, because if, for example, if you're thinking about installing some editing apps or anything like that, just know the system will crash when loading it. So this is lightweight. So of course, Audacity or VLC or all the tools that you might use on your system will work just fine. But if you're gonna use some really demanding applications, the system will crash. So let's just try to see if this operating system does read my microphone, or this MacBook microphone. Let's just wait. It will take some time. That's fine. Playback. I believe this. No. Where do I find my devices, or my device recording? So there is a mic, default mic 0, but nothing else. And also a lot of, so there's a lot of stuff in here that we'll be using, but should I use, which one is, let's just keep it default. Playback. There's a lot of stuff in here, which is really annoying. And yeah, let's just click on OK and try to record, hoping that this system doesn't crash. 3, 2, 1. Is this gonna record? Please don't crash. And it didn't crash, but it's not recording whatsoever. Hello? Test? Nothing. It's not recording whatsoever. Let's try to choose something else. Well, my camera is not recording. Wait. So edits. Oh, I cannot record because it's recording. But what is this recording? I don't know. Basically nothing. Let's just try to come to preferences and then come here and select one of those on the top over here. So HDA Intel mic 1. Is there gonna be something to do? I hope it doesn't crash. This all I'm hoping for. So stop, record, test. Oh, it's actually working. Look at that. There is actually some audio, but not really. Wait, let's just see. Oh yeah, it does work. Wait. I need to boost. There is some audio, but you can basically, no, here is because of how quiet it is. No, load this. Please just delete that. Okay, you know what? Let's just leave. We know the microphone work, in fact. So no. And as I said, this comes pre-installed with a lot of tools, including, some media playing tools like VLC. I didn't install that one. Also, SM Player. That's going to be a good thing to have, because you will use this in order to play your YouTube videos. Because look at that. I'm going to show you a trick. So you run this SM Player, right? This is the way I used to run YouTube on that thing. Not run it, but watch YouTube without any lagging. So I will close this screen over here. I don't need Firefox, But I copy the link, and then I will come over here, click on this button, and then click on OK and watch this. It's gonna take some time, that's fine. But after a little bit, it's gonna load the video you wanna watch. So please load it. Please. Come on. Do I need to smash the fucking screen, or it's come on, do something. Finally, it's doing it. You gotta comfort this laptop. Oh, okay, that's a bit too loud. Sorry for that. I'll just lower that. Here you go. You can see that this is working. Even you can see, look at that. I believe it's running 720, which is surprising, You cannot do that in YouTube, but SM Player is doing it. Also, there is another way you can watch YouTube by basically using something called, what is it? Mini Tube. I'm sure Linux users will find this familiar because it's a really good YouTube player with no ads or anything. So I'll basically paste. Oh, how does it doesn't paste? Control. Oh, here you go. Click enter. Give it a bit of time, it needs some time. And the same thing, just like before in SM Player, it will load your video. Where's my video? Man, where's my video? Can I launch something? At least I just want to show people that it does work. I used it myself. Okay, here you go. You can see it does work. And then you go full screen just like that and watch your YouTube video, which is amazing. And yeah, what can you use this for? Basically, all the lights work. Typing, journaling, watching YouTube, listening to music. For some reasons, when I want to listen to music on that thing, I have a lot of music, like, I copied it to this laptop. But when I wanted to listen to it on headphones or anything like that, it doesn't want to work. I don't know if the ports are broken or something, but when I plug my headphones, the speaker working the same time with the headphones. So I have like a double audio playback, which is really annoying. You can't listen to music like that. But overall, it's still working. I tried to install Windows XP and that thing failed. Why? Because the CDs I have are kind of broken, so I didn't know where to find new ones. But yeah, I used my USB, tried to boot from the USB and install Windows XP or 7 didn't work. And hoping in the future I find two things. First of all, the macOS Sense CD, and second of all, a Windows XP CD in order to install both of those operating systems and deal boot them using Bootcamp for Mac OS. And yeah, that's what's really is about this laptop. There is nothing much you can say about it. It's really slow. It's really, annoying to use. But if you want to be productive, I will tell you to use something like that. But if you want to like do your day-to-day work, please don't use that. It's annoying to use. It's slow. 1 GB of RAM. What do you expect? And also Core 2 Duo. I have another Core 2 Duo on the other side. It's an HP laptop, of course, and this works way better than this. And of course, because it's have 8 GB of RAM, but still, this have almost the same CPU, but it's really slow. And yeah, this was it for today's video. Let me know what should I do with this laptop. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.